Okay, what's up everyone? Welcome to the Speedcube.co.nz YouTube channel. My name's Mike, and today I just wanted to take a minute to come on and talk to you about what we saw on Thursday night, about what happened on Thursday when Jono and Ben Good Sports episode 4 came out, featuring Speedcubing. A lot of you will have known for ages now, they were filming back at the South Island Championships in April this year, and we knew that it was eventually going to air in September. And of course it happened on Thursday. So I thought it was pretty awesome, and I feel like it's quite a big thing for New Zealand Speedcubing in a way that some of you watching might not understand or know. So I just thought I'd jump on and talk about it real quick. So something that's been happening since the doco was on is I've had so many people calling me up, and non-cubers especially, calling me up and going, "Oh my god bro, you were on the TV, I saw you on TV with all your cubers, that was amazing, I'd never seen that before," which is really, really cool. I called up our supplier for packaging this morning, Shardlows. Shout out to all the staff at Shardlows. Fiona, who I spoke to on the phone, was like, "Oh, we saw you on TV last night, we've all been talking about it this morning." And in fact, one of them had ordered cubes from me like last night as the show was happening, because they know it's what I do, they know what I sell, they know the product I sell, but they don't really often get a chance to see the result of the product that I sell, if that makes sense. And I guess that's what I want to talk about today, is the power of what the documentary showed beyond the puzzles. Because even though my job is essentially selling puzzles, selling items, if you at any point have ever studied business, you'll have known them as widgets. You know, they're just widgets, I sell widgets. But actually that's only half of the truth. And again, I guess this is the opportunity for me to kind of talk about what I actually do and what I actually want to do and what my mission is here in this speedcubing space. But before I get into that, I just want to talk about the actual show itself, what happened, and a couple of things from it as well that I just want to address. So first of all, huge shout out to everyone who joined us in the watch party on our Discord last night. We had a video chat and there was a text chat along with it as well. I think we had like 30 people in the video. We had people from India, Ram was there from India. We had guys from Australia were there as well, hanging out with us. I couldn't possibly comment on how they were able to watch it. But anyway, they were there, we were hanging out, having a good time. It was amazing to share that with people overseas. So thank you to everyone who took part in that. The Supreme team were all on voice chat with me. And it was a lot of fun to watch it all together and experience it all at the same time, because none of us had seen the edit yet. That was the first time watching it. Secondly, in the show, they referred to me as having coached the pro team. I just want to make it clear, because I got roasted as soon as that was mentioned. I want to make it clear that I don't teach the team anything about cubing. I can't. Are you kidding? They're all so fast. They're all so much better than me. I learn things from them all the time about cubing. I help them out if they need help with certain things like planning videos and like social stuff and all this kind of noise and like whatever they need, the things they need and stuff like that. But don't even think for a minute that I coach anyone how to solve a cube on the team, okay? That's just not true, but it was kind of funny. Secondly, I also kind of want to apologize for something. In the show, when I'm on the front steps of the Mount Pleasant Community Centre talking to Jono and Ben, I constantly refer to the people competing as kids. Now, watching it back and listening to that, to me, it sounded pretty condescending, and I know to some of the older cubers as well. I had a chat to Chris about this morning. Some of the older cubers probably felt that as well. So I unreservedly apologize for that. I shouldn't have said kids. In my defense, not to make an excuse, in my defense, I am a lot older than most of you watching this. I'm a lot older than most of you competing that day as well. Jono and Ben are about the same age as me. So for us, I think it was just easy to use that. Maybe it was a bit lazy of us. And it's something we slipped into and we did. And at the time I didn't think about it, but now I've had a chance to reflect on it and see it. That is probably the one thing I think I would change about everything that happened there and everything that's on that documentary. But anyway, I did not mean to cause anyone offense. I love you all, I respect you all. Hey, I'll tell you what, here's what we know, right? We know that I'm older than you, but we know that most of you watching this are way faster than me, better than me, and those of you that I've met are a lot smarter than me too. So it was in no way meant to be offensive or derogatory or condescending or anything like that. So yeah, I just thought I'd put out there. I just wanted to address that in case anyone's come away thinking, "Oh, what a chump." Anyway, that out of the way, what did we see last night? What we saw, and what a huge part of the population of New Zealand saw last night. Because let's remember, this is a big mainstream show, and we exposed a lot of new people to speedcubing last night, which is great, which is part of the big job that I'm trying to do. They got to see inside a competition, they got to see highs and lows, they got to see first of all, just the speed of you people, because you forget, because you're exposed to it all the time, you forget how amazing it is just to solve a cube, and then how amazing it is to solve a cube fast. We're numb to it. We see it all the time. It's not unusual, but to most people watching last night it was. But also it let people see inside what is an amazing community of dedicated, passionate practitioners of speedcubing. And that, I think, is the real story here. And that's what they were doing. They were telling a story. And stories are super powerful. And I just wanted to go into a bit more detail about why I do what I do, why I work in this space, and why I enjoy working in this space. About 6 years ago, I got into speedcubing, and I found this what was then a much smaller than it is now community of people who existed in this world of absolute dedication and passion that I didn't know existed. And that discovering that for me was just like, this is amazing. I love this. I love this space. I love these puzzles. I love these people who are here doing this. I want to help it get bigger. And that's why I started Christchurch Speedcubers, the Cube Club that's been going for 5 or 6 years now. And when I had the opportunity to take on the store, I was like, yes, this is the step up. I can do this. I can take this to another level. I can get this up to a world-class sort of thing, because I think cubers in New Zealand are world-class. Well, we know they are, right? And I kind of want, I want the cube shop experience in New Zealand to be world-class as well, okay? That's why I have the YouTube channel. That's why we have the Discord. That's why I'm really into sponsoring online competitions and things like that. What I want to do is help to elevate New Zealand speedcubing and get it noticed worldwide and get it understood. Just because we're small and far away doesn't mean we can't have an impact. And while I'll never personally have the impact on speedcubing and records and all that kind of stuff, and that's not really what I'm interested in, what I'm interested in is taking the community here and giving it everything it needs to be the best it can. That is what I'm trying to do. That's why I do what I do. Like, I've been grinding away at YouTube for 1.5 years now, and I've actually managed to achieve what is one of my big dreams, which is getting monetized on YouTube. I'm only just monetized. I'm not making megabucks or anything like that, but that is something I wanted for New Zealand cubing, because this is the start of a ball rolling. I can now put more into making videos. I can now dedicate more time to it. I can be more regular. I can deliver that content to you, and I can hear back from you about what you want to hear and everything like that. But anyway, I'm not here today to talk about that one part of it. That is just one part of it. I just wanted to be clear about what my mission is here. I'm not just selling cubes. I'm really trying to give New Zealand cubing the best chance, give New Zealand cubers the best chance, and to expose our world to as many people outside it as possible. And that's really the first stage, is telling people that it exists. And last night was a huge boost in that area, in just telling people that cubing exists and showing them what it's really about beyond just the puzzle. And also kind of showing new cubers as well that side of competition, and just to be like, look, it is bigger than just the next fancy cube. It's bigger than just the hardware. And that's about it, really. I think that's all I wanted to say, except to say how proud I am of Adrian, Angela, and all the guys in the pro team, of all the staff that helped on the day, of all the volunteers that helped on the day, all the parents, if there's any parents, caregivers watching who are part of the big operation of moving you around the country so that you can compete, because it wasn't just Christchurch people competing there was people from all over the country. That's about it. That was so cool to see that the other night, and that's about it for me. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. You can also buy me a coffee at the link down below now if you're overseas and you can't buy from me, or you just want to support the channel and the store. Hit the link down below, buymeacoffee.com, and that's it. Thank you so much for listening to my ramblings. I love you all. Take care. I'll catch you in the next video soon. Peace!